Assalamu alaikum dear students, how are you? So today as I told in my previous class, we are going to start chapter 5, that is, as you can see, it's based on algebraic formula and applications. So this is one of the most important chapters because this is introducing you to the basic means the formulas of different algebraic applications, and these are the formulas which you'll be actually using till, you might say, university level as well. These are the basics of algebraic formula, where from here this is just the beginning, where you'll be even using it to engineering level or any different subjects as well. You will be requiring these basics, so it's a very important class, and hopefully you'll understand. So previously we have learned how to multiply different algebraic expressions, like a into b is ab, x into x is x square. So here we will see the squares of different algebraic expressions, squares, and the formula that squares actually that we can get from squares. Okay, so let's say we have an algebraic expression a plus b. Okay, so what does a plus, this is an algebraic expression, this is a polynomial obviously, because there are two algebraic expressions separated by a plus sign. Okay, so if we need to find the square of this algebraic expression, I've already written the formula. This is the formula, a square plus 2ab plus b square. What does square mean? We already know, right? That is x into x. X into x means what? X square, right? So if we multiply the same algebraic term with one another, we get x square. So a plus b whole square means, a plus b whole square means what? A plus b into a plus b, right? So if we multiply them, so first with this a, we multiply a plus b, so a into a is a square, then plus sign, then a into b is ab, again this plus sign goes over here, then b into a, ab, and b into b is b square. Okay, so once we add all of them up, a square plus ab plus ab plus b square. So there are how many ab's? 2 ab's. So 2ab. In this way we can derive a formula, that is a square plus 2ab plus b square. So obviously, since we have mentioned this term as a formula, we need to use it. Formula is always given for what? In order to use in our practical problems. So I will try and show you how am I using this to find out the square of 3x plus 4. So if you just match these terms, okay, here a plus b, okay, and here it is what? 3x plus 4. Okay, so let's say this be considered as a, this be considered to be b, right? So according to the formula, what do we get? A square plus 2ab plus b square. So we can write, instead of a square, what do we have? 3x over here, right? So we can write 3x whole square plus, then 2, this 2 is from formula, right? So I will write 2 over here, then a is what? 3x, so we write into 3x, into b is what? 4, plus, according to the formula, it's b square, so 4 square. So we already know, if you see two different terms, like this is the constant and x is the variable, right? So if you have a square above it, we need to square both of them, that is 3 we need to square it, x also we need to square it. So 3 square is what? 9. X square is what? X square. So 9x square plus 2 into 3, we multiply all the numbers, so 2 3s are 6, 6 4s is 24, and there is an x with the term, so 24x plus 4 square is what, 4 into 4, that is 16. Okay, so this is the answer required. So if we are actually trying to find out the square of 3x plus 4, we can just use this formula, a square plus 2ab plus b square. We always need to check the sign. Okay, here there is also plus, here also there is plus. So instead of a, we are considering 3x, instead of b, we are considering what, 4. Okay, so then we are actually putting the values in the formula. Here we get a square plus 2ab plus b square. So instead of a, I am just writing 3x, instead of b, I am using 4. Okay, in this way we can find the square of any algebraic expression. Okay, now a different way, suppose I need to find a square of a number. See, we already know the conventional method, that is 105 into 105. So if we are to actually use this formula, how can we use it over here? I'll show you an easy way. So 105 can be actually written as 100 plus 5, right? 100 plus 5 is what, 105. So we can actually distribute this 105 into 100 plus 5, so it becomes 100 plus 5 whole square. So now we can actually match. Let's say 100 to be a and 5 to be b, right? So we can write 100, we can consider 100 to be a, 5 to be b. So we follow this formula, a square plus 2ab plus b square. So 100 whole square plus 2ab, 2 comes from the formula, that is 2, then a is 100, then b is 5 plus b is again 5 square, right? According to the formula, this is b square, so we can use this. Okay, so 100 square is 10,000 plus 2 into 100 into 5 is 500 plus 25. Okay, so 100 square plus, sorry, 2 into 5 is 10, I'm sorry, my mistake. 2 into 5 is 10, 10 into 100 is 1000. So 10,000 plus 1000 plus 25. So 10,000 plus 1000 is 11,000. 11,000 plus 25 is 11,025. So this is my required answer, right? So we can also find the square of a number by just distributing it in this way. Okay, next I would like to show you another problem. Suppose I have a polynomial of 3 expressions. Okay, how to find out the square of this particular problem? So let's actually use this space because I need to explain a bit more. So x plus y plus z. So I have a polynomial considering having 3 terms. So how to actually use this formula over here? Okay, so over here you can see that this polynomial has 2 terms, but over here this polynomial has 3 terms. So what we can do is, we can consider the first 2 terms, we can compare the first 2 terms together and compare it with a, like consider it to be a and z to be considered as b. Let me write it, then you will understand. Suppose now we'll use a second bracket. Okay, then we actually put a bracket, x plus y plus z square. Okay, so it's the same thing, x plus y plus z, here also x plus y plus z, but I've just, in order to explain it to you more clearly what I've considered. I'm trying to actually solve this problem using this formula. Okay, so I've considered x plus, I'm just trying to compare x plus y with a and z with b. Okay, so a plus b whole square, we already know that is a square plus 2ab plus b square, right? So this whole x plus y can be considered as a, z can be considered as b. Okay, then I will follow this formula. Okay, so according to this formula, what do we get? A square plus 2ab plus b square. So here we can write x plus y, since this has been considered like compared to a, so we can write x plus y whole square plus 2ab, right? So 2 comes from the formula, then a over here is x plus y, then b over here is according to b, so b over here is z plus z square. Okay, so this is the way we can actually break up a polynomial of 3 terms by using a polynomial of 2 terms as well. Okay, so once we break this up, x plus y whole square, we keep it as it is for now, x plus y whole square plus, now 2 I need to multiply with all of these. So first of all I multiply 2 into x, that is 2x, then plus 2 into y, 2y. Let's put a bracket because I need to multiply this z as well, so keep the z outside, then plus z square. Next, you see x plus y can be considered also, we can if you can compare this with a plus b, we can break it easily, right? X can be compared with a, y can be compared with b, right? So a plus b whole square is a square plus 2ab plus b square. So what we can write, x plus y whole square can be same in this same way, we can write x square plus 2xy plus y square. Okay, x plus y whole square, just by using the formula like a square plus 2ab plus b square. So I'm just breaking this up according to this formula. So x square plus 2xy plus y square plus, now z into 2x is 2xz, 2 plus z into 2y is 2yz, then plus z square. So finally we can remove this bracket, x square plus 2xy plus y square plus 2xz plus 2yz plus z square. So this is my required answer. I hope this is clear. So I can, from this particular formula, I can actually break up a polynomial having 3 terms. Okay, same way. Okay, so I hope this is clear. Now we will move on to our next formula, which is this. So again we know what is so previous number 1 formula was regarding a plus b whole square, a square plus 2ab plus b square. Now this formula is a minus b whole square. Okay, so how can we multiply a minus b whole square, or how can we find out? So we know that a minus b, any square, if we have a square over a algebraic expression, we need to understand that we need to multiply that twice, right? So a minus b whole square means a minus b into a minus b, right? So a into a square, then minus a into b, ab, again minus b into a minus ab, minus b into minus b plus b square. So I'm sure you know how to multiply these two algebraic expressions. If you have completed exercise 4.3, and 4.2 as well. So you must know how to multiply two algebraic expressions. It's very easy. First with this a you multiply this whole, then with this minus b you multiply this whole algebraic expression, then you, after solving, you will get this formula, because minus ab there are two minus ab's, so it becomes minus 2ab then plus b square. So again, using this formula we will be trying to solve three problems over here. So you see, if we compare, 5x is similar to a, and then this 3 is similar to b, right? So if we use this formula, a square minus 2ab plus b square, so we can write, instead of a we have considered 5x, so 5x whole square minus, then from formula we write the 2, then a means 5x, so into 5x, then b means 3 over here, so into 3, plus, according to formula, this plus 3, b is 3, so 3 square. So what do we get? 5 square is 25 and x square is x square, minus 2 into 5 10, 10 into 3 is 30, so 30, then x, plus 3 square is 9. So this is my required answer, 25x square minus 30x plus 9. Okay, so quite similar to the formula 1, but here actually there is a minus, because the formula also has a minus. So 98 square, how will I break it up? So I'm sure you can do this now. Let's consider 98 to be what? 100 minus 2. Okay, so now I can compare it with this formula. So we can write 100 square minus 2ab, that is 2, because 100 is we can compare with a, and 2 we can compare with b. Okay, so 100 is actually my a over here, 100 square, minus, then the formula's 2, so we can write 2 over here, into ab, so a is 100 over here and b is 2. Then according to formula I need to write the plus, and b is 2 over here. Okay, so 2 square, so 10,000 minus 4, 2 into 2 is 4, 4 into 100 is 400, plus 4. So if we subtract this, 10,000 plus 4 is 10,004, 10,000 minus 400 is, actually forgot, let's say minus 400, so 4 minus 0, 4, 0 minus 0, 0, then 10 minus 4 is 6, this becomes 9, so it should be 9,604. So this is my answer, right? And finally we need to solve this, so I will take a bit more space over here, 2x plus y minus z whole square. Okay, so if I have to find the square of this number, and we can actually do what? We can compare this with this formula. So this is a polynomial of 3 terms. We can consider this as a, and we can consider this as b. Okay, so we can compare this now with this formula, that is a square minus 2ab plus b square. Okay, so this is my second formula, right? So we can compare this with this again. So let's say 2x plus y is a, so we can write, use a second bracket, 2x plus y, so whole square, minus formulas 2 into a a means 2x plus y over here, so we in bracket 2x plus y. Then b means z over here, so into z. Finally plus b square, so over here b is z, so plus z square. So if we break this up, okay, let us keep it as it is. So bracket 2x plus y whole square minus, now 2 gets multiplied with both of these, so 2 into 2x is 4x, okay, then 2 into y is 2y, so plus 2y, and into z we keep it as it is, plus z square. Now again, so we can break this according to the formula of a plus b whole square, because here what we have 2x plus y, right? So we know what is a plus b whole square, that is a plus b whole square equals to a square plus 2ab plus b square, right? So we will use, for breaking this up, we will use this formula. Always be careful about the sign over here. If it was a minus, then only we would have used this formula. So this is a problem where we are actually using both the formulas, okay? So in order to break this up, we will use this formula. So 2x plus y whole square, we can write 4x whole square plus, according to this, because this I am considering as a, and this I am considering as b, okay? So 4x whole square plus 2 into 2x into y plus y square, okay? Then this thing minus, if you multiply z with 4x, 4xz, then minus into plus is minus, then z into 2y is minus 2yz, and finally plus z square, okay? So if we now we can write our final line, that is equals to 4 square is 16, x square is x square, plus 2 into 2, that is 4, so 4 x and y is here, so xy plus y square minus 4xz minus 2yz plus z square. So this is 16x square plus 4xy plus y square minus 4xz minus 2yz plus z square. Okay, so this is actually the application of this and this formula, both of these formulas. Okay, so first of all I broke this up according to this formula. Then if you can see, the 2x plus y was actually, there is a plus over here, so we needed to break this up according to this formula. So I broke this up according to this formula and I got till over here, and this was as it is before, like z into 4x, I just multiplied z with both of this. And always make sure to remember that we need to multiply the signs. Okay, so over here minus into plus is minus, that's why I wrote minus over here. Okay, so z into 4x minus 4xz, then z into 2y is 2yz, but minus into plus is minus, so I wrote a minus over here, then plus z square as it is. So this is my required answer. So I hope you are clear with these two formulas. So there are 4 or 5 formulas which we will be discussing in our next class, and your task will be from page 80 and 81 complete the activities. From page 80 and 81 complete the activities. There are 8 activities in total, so complete them. Okay, and send it to me. Page 80 and 81 activities. Okay, thank you very much. Have a nice day.